Was there anything about this conversation that surprised you or intrigued you? I would love to hear.
So I come from a background of animal research. I did a degree in agricultural science and then worked in that field for about 10 years. But it was a long time ago. I'm just really curious in this conversation, how do we get started at the most basic level? How do we get our hands on, questionnaires or whatever, instead of just making up our own?
Yeah, great.
How do we get that going?
Well, I would love it if you would go to 3prc.com and schedule a discovery call with me, because you and I can talk specifically about your population and what you want to do, like what you have time for, what you'd like to find out. So I can give you really specific supportive advice. And then anyone can email us at info@3prc.com. Dr. Adrian Denkers, our survey designer and senior statistician and researcher, he helped, and he and I designed a questionnaire for 3 principles of health realization, specifically around these 3 constructs. This is what we call it in research, but around these ideas of mind, consciousness, and thought. And the survey scale, these questions are not very long. They're very effective. So we've seen this test to be very reliable and valid. And so we want as many people as possible to start using it. So if you're interested in taking what is really 6 questions and adding them to your pre and post questions for your groups, then please email me. I'd be happy to share it with you, and we can help you with, any analysis on what you do. But the very first step is to schedule that discovery call.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. I also want to say that we're putting together an advisory group for a grant we're applying for. So if you live in an area where there's not a lot of, support for research or support for your programming, I would encourage you to reach out to me because we're looking for a diverse geographical and human advisory board. And it will be, if we win the grant, which we don't know that we will, it would be a paid position. So feel free to reach out.